So every year as we head into the holidays, we see the temperatures slowly start to drop, except for today, and cold and flu season starts to nip at our heels. Well, this year, we're also in the middle of a pandemic, so taking care of our immune system is more vital than ever. So we called the big guns. Dr. Kelly Petrucci joins us. She is a New York Times bestselling author and a nutrition guru, and she's got some tips on how we can boost our immune system. Hello, Dr. Kellyann. This is amazing that you've been willing to do this with us today.
Oh, it's so much fun. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you as well. And as we Zoom, and as many of us are, Zoom rooms all day and staying indoors and probably not sleeping and probably eating all the wrong crap. We need to be doing some things right. And the first thing you suggest is that we should incorporate zinc into our diet.
I do. I love zinc, Michaela, because it's so well researched, so well studied. And what it does that's so unique is it keeps viruses from multiplying. So you see, it's very protective. And oftentimes women, of all things, women are often low. And especially if you're a vegan or vegetarian, you tend to be have even lower levels. So you want to supplement with about 8 to 10 milligrams, and take that with food. It works better when you take it with food.
Oh, honey, I'm taking notes. 8 gram milk. Okay. What about other supplements? We often hear people say vitamin C and vitamin D around this time of year. Do you support that?
Yeah, these are your standards. So you want to have, of course, the zinc, as we said, but you also want to have vitamin D. Here's the thing. Most people are already low in vitamin D, even if they go outside. So that's what you have to keep in mind. It's very protective. So you want to supplement with about 600 international units. And by the way, this is a good baseline that you want to get. Go to your doctor. It's a simple blood draw. It's super easy. Know what your vitamin D levels are. But in the meanwhile, start with about 600 IUs. And vitamin C is a really good standby. Don't take this as an oversimplification, because actually, vitamin C helps build up your white blood cells. This is essential for fighting viruses, absolutely essential. And if you care anything about how you look, it's also a precursor for building collagen, which gives you that beautiful skin.
Yes.
So you definitely want to get that, girl. You want to get that. It's about 2,000 milligrams. And here's a really good fact. If you get sick, take more than 2,000, take it every hour until you get loose bowels. That'll knock stuff out really quickly. It's
that
a really
loose
good
bowel
hack.
will get you, you'll be like, I think I have enough in my system. We gotta roll through these. The Jamaican in me celebrates the fact that you want spice in our diet.
I love spices, especially turmeric is a great one, ginger, and garlic. Here is a really good cooking hack. If you cut the garlic, you let it sit there, those immune-boosting properties, there's even more. So let it sit there for a minute. Use it in everything.
I use it in everything. And, oh, don't mind me. I'm just going to sip my bone broth because I know it's very good for me.
You know, here's what I love about bone broth, because it really pulls so many good triggers for health. Anything that's got great protein, it's got no carbs, it's got virtually no calories at all, and it has something called glycine. Glycine helps stabilize and balance your immune system. At the same time, it detoxifies you. For these reasons, and for so many, I say put bone broth in your diet, put some in a nice tray, crack it in anything you're simmering. Use it whenever you can.
And by the way, it's really nice just as something to warm you up on a cold day, which today is not. It's like 91 degrees today. The next two, I'm going to merge them together. Exercising outside and meditation, both are things that we really need in a stressful year like this year. We need these.
Get outside, because what it does increases that vitamin D we talked about. It also really, really great clears your lungs and makes them work better. And here's what's great. There's plants that create this chemical, and this chemical is so powerful, phytoncides. Phytoncides actually help you beat out viruses. It keeps you really healthy. And meditation, it increases your antibodies that fight viruses. Not only does it decrease your stress, but these antibodies are important. You want them, and meditation will give it to you.
I have to tell you, I've incorporated meditation into my life in the last few years. I used to say I suck at meditation, but that's the whole point. It's a meditation practice, right? It's a meditation practice. Okay.
Let it come to you.
And then the last thing, and I know I'm breaking y'all's heart when I say this, but we already know it. Sugar's bad. Sugar's just bad.
I hate to bring this news, but it's so poignant and so important that when you eat sugar, your immune system becomes depressed about 40% for up to 5 hours.
Jeez.
So we have to listen to this information even though we don't want to hear it. And those pink, yellow, and blue packets, those artificial sweeteners, they don't help either, because guess what? That wrecks your gut. It's not good for your gut.
Sure
and
isn't.
having your gut strong and healthy and getting those probiotics are more important now than ever. Prebiotic foods like asparagus, probiotic foods like kefir and yogurt, they even make them dairy-free. Get them in your diet. This
But what
is
if I need a
essential.
little something in my tea?
A little something in your tea, then you know what you want to put in there?
Honey?
Monk fruit.
Monk fruit.
You have to know about monk fruit. Monk fruit and stevia, they kind of go hand in hand, but not everyone likes the aftertaste of stevia.
Yeah.
So go to monk fruit. It's widely available now,
It sure
and it
is.
does not raise blood sugar, and it's delicious, and you can cook and bake and do anything with it.
Well, we just learned some things, because right now we have to do everything we can to help ourselves stay healthy during this pandemic. You need to do it for your family. You need to do it for you. Dr. Kellyann, you're a treasure. Thank you so much for speeding through all of this and giving us such useful tools for our toolbox.
Pleasure's mine. Mwah. Wishing you well.
To you as well.